What's up, Chaos Nation? Big Rob here, coming to you from the Valley of Clouds, man. 68 degrees, upright. Happy to be here. Honored to bring you this video. And topic of discussion, clickbait. Big boy, Strength Cartel. What's up with it? Let's talk about it. As you may or may not know, there's been a couple videos that Big Boy and Strength Cartel put out that are taking some heat for having some really heavy clickbait. One was Cali Muscle leaves Strength Cartel, and then Savage leaves Strength Cartel with a recent upload from that crew. And I don't know, maybe the numbers are falling off. I haven't done my homework there. I apologize to all the number geeks and such. But I'm assuming when you start using clickbait at that level, something behind the scenes is getting a little shaky. Big Boy has attested to standing his ground and backing his homie, Wes Watson, so that we know birds of a feather do flock together. One thing you guys should know, though, is a lot of these supplement companies, I use it very loosely, aren't what you think they are, okay? So most of these supplement entities have, cash investors, someone that's interested, someone that sees a lucrative spot, can put up the money for them. Because we all know, and again, no slight, no disrespect to convicted felons, but those that choose to continue to live the lifestyle understand that, there aren't really many jobs to get unless you're willing to, be a self-sufficient kind of person, have your own business, right? It's going to be really hard to pass background checks and work for government entities or, get jobs that are, desirable. So a lot of times folks with that background will, have their own business and so on and so forth. That doesn't discount them at all, man. You got to have a way of life. I understand it. But in this situation with like a Big Boy, you guys do understand that he just can't go out and get a normal job. Cali Muscle right there with him, right? Birds of a feather. We already talked about this. Wes Watson. By supporting that, you're supporting those that can't support themselves. These guys have someone that Big Boy has always had, someone who has had his money and propped up money for his business. You guys may or may not know that, but they also rent out a space for their supplements with their kind of parent company that runs it. So all you guys out there, I hate to tell you this, but here's a news flash. 3 minutes into the video. Thanks for still watching. If you're still watching, I appreciate it. That's not Big Boy's warehouse that you see. That is a rented spot. That is a spot that's kind of co-owned by the parent company. And I'm getting old, guys, so I totally, forgot who that actual parent company is, but it's a parent company. And that side of that warehouse that Big Boy has his supplements in. And there's a few of you out there, not going to name names, that have been to that warehouse that know what I'm talking about. You can attest to this if you'd like. There's just a side there that's just Strength Cartel supplements. There would be no need for a 10,000 square foot warehouse. They're not doing that kind of business. And not for nothing, but when you see Big Boy on his lives and he's showing that same spot over and over again, that's because that's that spot for Strength Cartel. That's it. That's all there is. Everything else is smoke and mirrors. You guys think they're in some huge warehouse somewhere in Southern California? Yeah, good luck on that rent to sell pennies worth of supplements. You're out of your mind. So, guys, you can believe the smoke and mirrors if you want to, but there's some of us that have been around for quite some time, and we know what's up behind the scenes. That's no knock on the guy. Hey, everyone does what they have to do. At one point in time, 5% Nutrition did the same thing down in Florida. They had a particular side of the warehouse that they worked on, and out of, and then the other side was, for other, supplements and so on and so forth. So, mark me if I'm wrong. Some of you, that have worked for 5%, you can chime in on this as well. It goes the same for a lot of it. It's cost effective. It's smart to do it that way. Again, it's not a knock on them. I just want you to know, a lot of it's smoke and mirrors, right? Just like Callie said, he's dead broke, driving around on rented cars. It's all because it was a facade. None of it was ever really, really real. The money that was coming in was already owed. And, it is what it is. They had a lot of debt, had a lot of juice to buy. And that stuff is not cheap. So you consider the fact that probably $1,000+ a month just HGH alone for his cycle, maybe more, and you wonder why he blew through money. Do the math. So as these guys start getting into the fourth quarter and business starts to drop, because we all know there's not big money in the supplement game. I've already talked about this. You're seeing the more lives, the giveaways, the bonding of each other, because that's all they got at this point. It's really hard to do business out there if you don't have a multi-million-dollar investor and, supporters, right? Because without supporters, without those that are buying, you don't have anything. So you got to keep the gimmick going, and that's what they're trying really hard to do. And, you can see it for yourself. Again, no knock on the guys, just kind of pointing out what's real and what's not. And the clickbait kind of is all in there inclusive, right? Because it's to lure you in to watch a little bit of the workout video. You never really hear about Callie leaving. It's just to lure you in, watch the video, clickbait, get some views, pay some bills, and continue on with the chuck wagon, if you will. So, guys, there you have it. Everyone's out there doing whatever it takes to make a dime. Again, not knocking on them, just letting you know this is, what's popping, what's going down. And you're willing to, if you're willing to support that, that's cool. But just, here to let you know, man, a lot of what you see is not what you're getting. There's a lot behind the scenes that you don't see, and you will never see. You'll never be privy to know about it. And they keep it that way to keep the game going, to keep the gimmick going. That's what has to happen. And it's just, that's business as usual for some folks, and that's how they do what they do, and how they're still here after all this time because of your contributions. And once that dries up, they'll be gone and on to something else. No news on the Wes Watson front. That's been just probably going to be months out from any kind of, court sessions. There's probably going to be a lot of continuations. This one's going to take some time. They're going to try to work out some deals. There might be some people that get thrown under the bus. There's going to be a lot going on between now and summertime. Any court dates coming up, I think you're going to see some postponements. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, and be sure to check out John Bravo. Huge shout out to you, John. I'm sure he'll be covering the latest with it. So if there's any big news that's going to come, it's probably going to come from John. And then, of course, we'll all get it out to you when we can. I'm doing the best I can to look for things, but to be honest, man, I'm really busy. Got a lot going on in my world. Got a new pup, new kind of Corso at home. So lot going on my side, man. I don't have time for all that rigmarole. But John, he's got that time on his hands. He's doing real well. His channel's taking off and it looks great. And man, I'm proud of him. Proud of you, John. Anyways, guys, I got to get up in there and get some work done. Hope you're doing the same. Hope you're out there staying ride or die for yours. Keep doing whatever it takes to be successful. And till next time, guys, I'm Big Rob. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. Never goes unnoticed here. Till next time, guys, I'm out.